All right, so this is case study analysis 2. My name is Lindsay. In our group, we have Amanda, myself, Brandy, and Amy. And this is conflicting role perceptions, Jill's story. So Jill is the charge nurse. She is accustomed to new grads who are receptive to her mentoring style. Taylor is the new hire, new grad. She is high achieving, perfectionist, trying to maintain her level of confidence in a new role. The deeper dive into the conflict, Jill sees Taylor's behavior as disrespectful, overconfident, disruptive, and confrontational. Taylor feels that Jill is overbearing, looking for fault, and accusatory. The conflicting perceptions, neither Jill or Taylor is seeing the issue from each other's perspective. Each interaction is causing stress and turmoil among the team, the whole group. The breakdown in communication is causing a tense work environment, and the tension may lead to further confrontations, turnover of other staff, and may eventually impact patient care.
I'm Amy Pierce, and the most effective leadership styles for people who have conflicting roles would be the visionary, which is a progress-focused and inspirational style, the democratic, which is supportive and innovative, or the transactional, which is performance-focused. So the visionary leader helps unite teams with characteristics like being persistent and bold, strategic, and inspirational. The Democrat, this leader can empower their team with characteristics like valuing others' opinions, promoting an environment where everybody shares ideas, and remaining flexible, rational, and good at mediation. The transactional leader can help the team achieve their goals with characteristics like providing short-term goals, following a clear structure, and values goal hitting.
The problem and issue between Jill and Taylor. So conflicts within healthcare teams is frequent in healthcare, occurring as often as weekly, according to Colati et al. 2019. These conflicts involve blaming, communication breakdown, and disruptive conduct. Conflicts can alter team dynamics, decrease trust, increase poor mental health, and decrease quality of patient care. So the individual role perception of Jill. Jill has 10 years of experience on a neurosurgery unit and competent in her skills and knowledge. She has oriented several new team members over the years and views herself as a mentor, role model, and a coach. Taylor's individual role perception is this is her first role as an RN in primary care. She graduated top of her class and always felt pressured to perform well. Growing up, her mother pushed her to be the best in everything. Taylor feels she must hold a high status with this new job and prove herself to others. So the peer role perception. So Jill's perception of Taylor is that she is confrontational, better than everyone else, a know-it-all, and not a team player. And Taylor's perception of Jill is that she is untrustworthy, fault-finding, negative, and overbearing. So these misperceptions are creating division, negativity, and an uncomfortable work environment. They are also putting patient safety at risk. And this type of work environment can lessen productivity and the quality of care provided. So the underlying issues affecting the relationship. Communication is one of the major issues affecting this relationship. Both Jill and Taylor take anything the other says as negative and confrontational, and neither individual is willing to listen. Trust is another issue. Jill does not trust Taylor's skills and abilities, and Taylor feels that Jill is always looking for something she does wrong. They are both competitive in that they both strive to perform well, and neither are showing respect in the strengths each individual brings to the team. A mediation opportunity is through relationship building. Methods in this process include actively listening to each other and having courageous conversations. By having these conversations, each person will have an opportunity to express their frustrations and share strengths and weaknesses. These conversations will also help each person take ownership of their actions and learn how to accept constructive feedback without placing blame, and learn to listen versus react.
So the problem resolution. Jill may need to change her approach to understanding Taylor and as mentoring her as a new nurse. Jill asking Taylor if she needs any help instead of micromanaging Taylor throughout the shift. She may need to set up lunch for the staff to allow Taylor to be able to socialize with other people in the clinical setting, praising Taylor for when she completes a task correctly, and sending Taylor a note thanking her for joining the neurosurgery unit. These interventions come from the Broom and Marshall 2021, which reviews how a nurse will lead to engage their colleagues in a personal way. Jill needs to engage Taylor in a personal way to motivate her. This needs to be done in an authentic way and have a genuine interest invested in Taylor. Broom and Marshall 2021. By Jill investing in Taylor, we're encouraging her to become a team player, increase her autonomy, and in return, Taylor will be a supportive peer to Jill. Broom and Marshall 2021. The plan related to the effective leadership and management principles. Jill needs to review her style of leadership by using the following questions. What type of environment do I generate here for others? How do I help others view issues from management standpoint? How can I reassure young evolving nurse leaders who come to me for wisdom? And how can I strengthen nurses and nurse leaders into building their self-confidence? Broom and Marshall 2021.
And that concludes case study analysis number 2. Thank you.